Welcome to Some Topic, the podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. We are your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun. And we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is Some Topic. And welcome back, everybody. Sorry you had to stay away for so long. Welcome to episode 6 of Some Topic. Since our illustrious co-host over here was feeling lazy and didn't want to do anything, I prepared this week's episode. So we're going to play a little game today, Nicholas.
Do I get any context to this game?
Yes, this game is called Was That Real? Did Sam misremember it, or did Sam dream it up in the 7th grade?
Why is it the 7th?
These are all historical incidents that have happened, and you're going to let us all know, was it real? Was it misremembered? Or was it just completely made up?
In the 7th grade?
Yes,
Why is it
by me.
grade? Is that when your balls finally dropped?
No,
When you were finally touched by the teacher?
no, that's when I finally fell in love with history.
You are so full of shit right now.
Do you know why I fell in love with history?
Why did you fall in love with
Do you not remember like any of those old movies you'd watch on rainy days and shit in history class and whatnot? And it wasn't like modern marvels, and it wasn't like Discovery Channel or anything, but it was that weird like you're swimming through a little ocean, a little fish tank, and then you see a random school bus over here and a random clock over there and a random fish, and then there's an astronaut. I can't explain the intro very well, but anyways, it was educational videos.
the magic school bus?
No, it was like a full-on like documentary style series.
Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No, wasn't that either.
Did you have a fucking childhood?
I think so.
I don't think.
We just didn't listen to Bill Nye because he was always wrong, and our teachers would tell us and show us how he was wrong. Yeah. We would only watch Bill in order to identify which mistakes he made.
What mistakes did he make?
He was wrong on half the little things he would show kids. Yeah. And so our teacher would actually explain us the right way to do things.
I've been lied to my entire life.
Yeah.
We need to do an
Like his whole episode on like building solar ovens, completely wrong.
Okay, we need to do an episode on Bill Nye.
Anyways, so as we go through here, first I'm just going to list the incident, like it was as if it was a headline in a news article,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there, and you'll just guess based solely off of the one sentence blurb. Was it real? Did Sam misremember it? Or did Sam make it up in the 7th grade? Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Fuck no.
Are you set? Then let us begin. Here's a super fucking easy one for you. This one made me laugh because it was just way too dumb. Julius Caesar's last words were, "Et tu, DoorDash?" Why DoorDash, I don't know.
How Fuck. All right.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, so that's the level of stupidity we're dealing with. Are you braced?
I don't have enough to drink right now for this.
No, that's fine.
I'm dumb enough to answer these.
Well, I need our listeners to be able to understand you and not just hear you slur. So, okay. Number one.
Am I not answering the DoorDash one?
No, because that's obviously
Correct. Yes.
yes.
A
Because
dude
really Bruce was a DoorDasher that stabbed him in the back for a tip. I don't know. Hey man, you know that drachma.
Hey,
It's some high dollar
don't forget to
$1
your
coin.
drivers. Don't forget to
That's DoorDash.
erase your DoorDash with its slop on my nose.
Oh my god. Talk about the bullshit with Uber offering man only rides, or is it women only rides? I don't know.
When did that become?
I don't know. I just saw it the other day, and I've yet to open Uber on my phone to see if it's true. But iFunny said so I'm rolling with it.
So it must be true.
Anyway.
It's true.
All right. Event number one. Napoleon was once... You're a cunt. Anyways. Oh,
Number 2.
I also found a very good bleep sound for us. It's raccoons chittering. Anyways, Napoleon was once attacked by a horde of rabbits. Bunnies, if you would. Hares, even.
It's a hairy situation.
Twas a hairy situation.
I'm gonna go and lock in my answer for 300 on Sam misremembering in the 7th grade.
He absolutely was attacked by a horde of rabbits. Allow me to explain. In 1807, after the signing of a peace treaty on some random fucking war, Napoleon's staff arranged a rabbit hunt to celebrate. The plan was to release hundreds of rabbits into a field and then let Napoleon and his generals shoot them. For sport, of course. And I'm sure they definitely didn't have cannons with grape shot set up to just, mow down a few hundred at once. Anyways, what went wrong? Well, they bought a bunch of domesticated rabbits, not wild ones, for this hunt. And so when the cages opened, the bunnies swarmed, not with fear, but expectation of feeding time, and they ran towards Napoleon, dozens, hundreds, crawling all over him, jumping on his boots, jumping on his hat, scrambling up his legs, and the hunt turned into a furry siege. Why? Because the rabbits associated humans with food, obviously. So when Napoleon arrived, it's lunchtime, let's crawl all over the food guy.
So
So he fled to his carriage, reportedly laughing and flailing, and yes, Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated by bunnies.
I guess if you run away, that does count as defeat.
I mean, that's what the French are good at, so.
Or is it a tactical retreat?
That's the French. That was surrender. He surrendered to a bunch of bunnies.
As we are aware of,
Domesticated bunnies. Not even imports.
I think it'd be fair to say that Napoleon was a part of a hairy orgy. I think that's a better way of putting it.
I'm moving the fuck on. Alrighty. Incident number 2.
Fucking piece of paper. No, this is incident number 3.
No, that was incident number 1, was Napoleon.
No, that was DoorDash.
Fine. Incident number 3.
There you go.
Event number 3, better yet. Event number 3. I guess we'll go with this one. A pope once dug up his dead predecessor to put him on trial. True or false? Or misremembered?
You know, the popes did a lot of fucked up shit.
They did a lot of shit. Notice I didn't specify a century.
I know.
This sounds like some barbaric shit.
I could see. So the new pope, right? The Chicago one.
The Jew?
I don't know if he's Jewish.
I thought he was. I thought that's why it was such a big deal, is he was American and he's genetically Jewish.
Oh, genetically Jewish. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's a new one to me.
Yeah. I think. I don't fucking know. Look at the nose.
We'll get back to our viewers.
His name's Francis. What do you expect?
No, that was the last one. My theory here is that Jewish pope. This makes perfect sense now. The Jewish pope, for crimes against humanity during World War II, he takes it out on Pope Francis,
Uh-huh.
who is a lover of the LGBT.
Queer community.
I was going to say alphabet society.
We don't recognize the rest.
What, the rest of the alphabet?
Yeah, it's LGB and leave the T. Or what was the saying? I heard a whole bunch of them saying it this year during Pride. It was like LGB, but drop the T or something weird. It was a really good, catchy slogan.
What the fuck? Why am I dropping the T?
Do you know what the T stands for?
Fuck no.
Trans.
Oh, drop the
It used to just be lesbian, gay, bi. And throughout almost all of human history, that's pretty much been the accepted amount of degeneracy before you get ran out of town with pitchforks.
You got ran out of town with pitchforks.
For being a transvestite because you look like an ogre, yes.
An oak?
Ogre.
Fuck.
Ogre. Shrek. Orc.
I heard ochre? Like,
Orc.
in my mind, I was thinking of like an oak tree. And then these like, no. Hear me out. We're talking like Lord of the Rings.
Uh-huh.
And motherfuckers. Like,
You know, I've never watched Lord of the Rings on purpose.
I know.
Just like I've never watched Harry Potter.
Okay.
I will purposely never watch either of them.
The only one
Like, I've seen parts because people have made me see parts, but I don't think I've ever watched a single film or TV series of either of them to its completion.
Prisoner of Azkaban is probably the only one you can watch of Harry Potter.
Is that a sex thing?
It's not a sex thing. It's just,
Oh, okay.
It's just the best one.
Okay.
Are you?
Anyways, Pope.
I could see.
Did he dig up his dead predecessor to put him on trial?
I could see the Chicago biological Jew digging up Pope Francis and putting him on trial for supporting the LGBT not T community.
Right.
So true. That is my answer. That is my.
I mean, so you're right, but wrong.
What do you mean I'm wrong?
So,
What does this guy mean?
January
No,
897 AD.
I guess that has nothing to do with the fuck.
Has nothing to do with it. Now, the historical name of this whole event was the Cadaver Synod.
The what?
The Cadaver Synod. I'm sure it's Latin. Because then in parentheses afterwards, after the title of what it was, no, Synod. S-Y-N-O-D.
What does it stand for? Or what's the difference?
Synodus. Google it. I don't know. Then in parentheses right after it, so I'm guessing it's a translation. It's referenced by the Synodus Horrenda.
Spell synod.
S-Y-N-O-D.
S-Y-N-O-D.
Now, the full title was S-Y-N-O-D-U-S Horrenda.
All right, so here's what it is. Synod is a meeting of church leaders or members, often bishops, to discuss religious or administrative matters within.
So the historical title is just the horrendous meeting is basically what they're calling it. Nice. Okay. Can you guess where this happened? I'll give you an opportunity to redeem yourself for 5 points. Or the points don't matter. No.
What do you mean no?
Rome.
That's in Italy.
897. Italy wasn't a thing.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if it was, but I'm going to say it wasn't. It was just Rome
I want
and the Holy Roman Empire.
this moment to be investigated by the Raccoons.
Well, I'm sure they will. Once they get done shredding all of Karen's letters.
No, you mean Hillary Clinton.
No, we just shred Hillary Clinton, not her letters
Well, that's,
or her emails.
that's what happened to the 10,000 emails.
Yeah, but it wasn't the raccoons. That was the possums. We don't like possums.
Fuck those bastards.
Yeah. Anyways, why? Why was the Pope put on trial? Let me set the stage for you, Nicholas. The 9th century, it's not a legal name, it just works. Anyways,
Give me an image.
the 9th century papacy was basically a medieval Game of Thrones. Whatever, fuck off. I'm no religious nut. Anyways, the 9th century papacy,
Palpatine.
good point. The 9th century papacy, but there's no L in this.
I don't care.
It's just papacy. The papacy of the 19th century. Anyways, the 9th century papacy is basically a medieval Game of Thrones. Alliances, excommunications, assassinations, all that stuff was all routine. Rome was deeply entangled in the Holy Roman Empire, Rome, and powerful noble families. Pope Formosus, which is the guy that got dug up, he was the dead one, had a messy career. He was excommunicated briefly. He also supported multiple rival empires, whatever, and he flip-flopped allegiances and crowned a guy named Arnulf as Holy Roman Empire, which ticked off the rival family, the Spoleto clan. Is this not the Pope or the Mafia? The more that I read this. Anyways.
Did you proofread this before you fucking...
I just went through it to make sure there was no typos.
Touche.
And to shorten it, because I was pulling a lot of this stuff from like Wikipedia and everywhere else. And
Wikipedia, trustworthy source.
hey. That page hadn't been updated since like 2012. So it's probably pretty accurate.
It's fairly...
Anything updated last night, you know is wrong, because some kid updated it just to match the paper he's turning in today for class. Because anybody can publish on Wikipedia.
So,
Now,
get this.
yes,
I heard this.
yes.
A trustworthy source.
That he flip-flopped allegiances and crowned a guy named Arnulf.
Apparently, there's a law now that says that there cannot be cell phones inside schools.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Now they're having panic attacks.
after Formus died, or sorry, it's not Formus, it's Formosus.
That was very...
Formosus died in 896. Stephen VI, an ally of the rival family, took over and wanted revenge on a corpse. How dead was he? Very dead. Formosus has been dead for about 9 months when they dug him up. His body was rotted. They dressed him in full papal vestments. They propped him up in a chair, and what the fuck? What's with all these names? In one of their basilicas for trial.
Basilicas?
Basilicas.
The fuck is a basilica?
It's a building. It's like a schoolhouse.
Just say fuck.
But this one is like Lateran Basilica. Lateran.
How do you spell it?
Lateran.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Lateran Basilica. I'm pretty sure basilica is kind of like an abbey, isn't it? But abbeys are for women and basilicas are for men? I don't know.
No, I thought a basilica had something to do with...
It's a specific...
during the-
I just know it's a specific building that has a specific task to build it.
It's specific.
Like, that's all I know. That's all I know, okay? That narrows it down.
What does our resident...
Google say?
a bacilla can refer to several things, including a genus of batflies, a feminine given name, or a city in Switzerland. So I don't think I spelled it right. So how do I spell this?
Basilica? Look, as much as the rest of us would agree with you, and we really wish we could drop the CA off the USA, it's not how that works. Sometimes the CA is important.
So a church becomes a basilica
Mm-hmm.
when the Pope grants it a special privilege due to its historical, spiritual, or architectural significance. Basilicas are categorized as either major or minor, with the 4 major basilicas all located in Rome. The designation is a mark of honor and distinction for the church. So,
So it means nothing. It's just a building that the Pope said, yes, I like this one.
as I do my cross thing with my fingers and hands,
Yes. Okay, got it.
God said,
Anyways, they prop this motherfucker up in a chair for trial. Accounts suggest that his corpse may have literally been fallen apart during proceedings. How did the trial work? Well, Stephen VI acted as a prosecutor and judge, of course, current pope. He appointed a deacon to speak on behalf of the corpse, and he charged God, his name catches me up every time. Formosus with perjury, violating canon law, which is like religious law,
okay,
and usurping the papacy. The deacon was forced to respond on behalf of the dead pope. Verdict and punishment. Formosus was, of course, found guilty. His punishment included yet another excommunication. His papal vestments were torn off, which probably isn't as insulting as they thought it would be because he was falling apart. 3 fingers of his right hand, used for blessings, were chopped off. And then his corpse was buried in a pauper's grave, then dug up again and thrown into the Timber River. This was absolutely the most vindictive HR meeting in church history. Aftermath.
wow,
The public was horrified.
wow,
Riots broke out. Stephen VI was imprisoned and strangled to death in prison. Formosus' corpse was recovered and reburied with honor. Later popes invalidated The whole thing entirely. The entire trial. It is now remembered as one of the most grotesque and absurd chapters in papal history. Because, the whole touching boys things wasn't dark enough for them.
Here's my question. What in the fuck is a 9-month
Dead body.
dead corpse of a pope, ex-pope, excommunicated pope?
Just former pope, because he wasn't excommunicated during his... Well, look, when he died, he was not excommunicated.
Okay. So, an ex-molester. Technically, you can't molest anything now.
Again, 9th century. There was no molesting, because there's no laws against molesting. There's only the religious laws
It was technically
against... What is it called when you molest a man? Because it's not molestation.
being a faggot.
No, there's another word for it. Sodomy. That's it. Sodomy. You can't sodomize a woman. You can sodomize a man.
What is it when the Bible talks about Sodom and Gomorrah? That was where they would...
Sodom and Gomorrah were the locations where the Tower of Babel was built. And the good Lord iced it in the Old Testament. It wasn't, but they were the first two examples. They were the first two cities. And then Babel also made the same mistake. So finally the Lord said, fuck it, we're icing it. And just glassed it.
Okay, so he nuked it. Got it.
Yeah.
Hiroshima did its ass. Before Hiroshima.
No. Hiroshima did it so well that even the languages spoke during the time don't exist anymore.
How the fuck do you Hiroshima language?
Well, obviously, you just...
No.
No. You interlace your nukes with necromancy spells.
Why didn't I think of that?
I know, dude.
Black magic.
What's wrong with you?
Black magic.
Ugh.
Dead corpse smell. You wanna answer this?
Have you, perchance, heard of the Shadow Wizard... What's it? Shadow Wizard something gang. Money gang.
What?
The Shadow Wizard Money Gang. They were the first ones to lace nukes with necromancy. They also have a pretty damn good, 30-second rap song out.
What fucking drug were you taking when...
What drug? They're just shadow wizards
Okay.
that make money and have a gang
So it's a black guy.
and like to lace nukes with necromancy.
Black guy dressing up as
Anyways. So yes, that's how you make a nuke erase languages. So you lace it with necromancy. Can you imagine a necromancy-laced nuke? How fucking insane that would be. You just glassed an entire city of millions of people, and now you just have millions of people ready to serve you as a zombie army.
They'd be dead. There'd be no bodies.
That's why you laced it with necromancy.
No,
To raise them.
their bodies are their shadows. Did you never look at the
A couple of specters and ghouls. I'm not talking about their physical forms, but their spectral forms will be there. And think about the Fallout Zone. Do you realize how many people would be in the Fallout Zone? Okay, so I'm sorry. We're going to drop it 10 miles off the shore of Japan instead. Is that better for you, Nick? So we have more bodies to play with?
Yes.
Okay.
You should be practical when
Can we move on to number 4?
trying to figure out smooth.
Oh, dude, it's... Actually, it all depends on its grade of degradation. Sometimes... Well, no, but he was buried 9 months.
So he was eaten alive?
Well, so again, buried, dark, humid. Darkness plus humidity means...
Maggots?
No, it means the decomposition is exceptionally sped up. It's a cool, damp space. That motherfucker's getting eaten quick and broken down fast. So, to kind of circle back, if they just recently died, like you can smell recent death, it literally just smells like old people. It's the general inability to maintain bodily functions. That's typically what death smells like within the first couple of hours. Once they've released their bowels, obviously it smells like shit. That's after rigor mortis, but it's before other things. Anyways, if you reach a body during rigor mortis, it doesn't smell that bad at all. just make sure you get out of there before the coroner moves it. Because the second they move it, normally an airway opens. And all of that gas and juice and everything else comes out. No, it's not even rank. So like 9 months, for example. Cool, damp place where we have tons of moisture. When I tell you the smell of that is go to the side of the road, pick up the roadkill that was there, then leave it on the back of your porch for about 4 days in the middle of the summer, then bring it back inside, fill up your sink with water and set that thing in that sink of water. In about 15 minutes, you'll know what that smells like. It's so unique. It's so hard to explain. But it's distinct. Cat piss. If you've ever smelled cat piss in rugs that have been stained for years and years and years and years and years, it's a mixture of cat piss with just general feces and decomposition.
I love it. Sounds hot.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's real slick and sticky.
Where the fuck
Now,
did you find all this?
The questions? The knowledge that I just gave to you for free. Because that all came from a previous life of mine.
You died and came back resurrected.
But not better.
You came back. That's the important bit.
Okay.
I feel like we should do like a YouTube miniseries
Of
on
weird shit that I say.
Okay.
Of things that I should have no knowledge of, but I do.
I was gonna say decomposition. Day 1 of dead cat. Day 2 of dead cat. Day 3.
Oh, they've already done that. You can find that everywhere.
Have they?
Yeah.
But we haven't done that.
Nor do I want to. I don't feel like being that person that gets found by Anonymous and then everybody in the world hates me because I'm abusing animals, like the dude with the cats. Or was it dogs? I don't know. It's a few years ago. Now.
What's number 5?
4?
Can you not count?
This is only number 4.
Can you not count?
We've done 3.
What do you mean we've done 3?
We did DoorDash. We did Horde of Rabbits. We did Dead Person on Trial.
So 5.
I'm so glad that you are responsible for smart number stuff. Anyways.
Better than you.
But at least I know I'm dumb. You don't know. You're just out there confidently making mistakes.
I'm confident that this might or might not be a mistake.
Okay. Britain once went to war with Zanzibar, and it only lasted 38 minutes.
Sounds like your sex life. Which is something to
Hey, I'm fine if I last for 38 minutes. That's kind of average.
Oh, so what the fuck is a Zan and what is a bar?
It's something in Africa. It's a country, supposedly.
And who went to war with them?
Britain. Remember, Britain used to be an empire.
False.
They used to be men. They used to take over shit.
False. Can't be true. Britain is to the north. Zanbar is probably...
No, Zanzibar. Zanzibar is somewhere else. Zanzibar is right there in Africa.
Yeah, they're in Africa. They're south.
Yeah.
The
Southern of Britain? You really narrowed it down there. Somewhere south of the country of England. Perfect.
Look, man. The odds of the thing up north being Great Britain and the thing down south being Africa full of the people of the minority.
You mean Africans? They're not the minority in Africa. They're just Africans.
Okay.
Even the whites are African.
You don't know that.
Just like, the African Americans that are here in the U.S. No, they're American. The blacks commit crime,
Correct.
but Americans just work.
Yeah, but I just don't see how... Why would you float all the way the fuck down to just have a 38-minute war? False.
So,
Oh.
in 1896,
You so much.
Zanzibar, a sultanate on the East African coast, experienced a sudden power struggle. After the pro-British Sultan Hamad died, a cousin, Khalid bin Bargash, took over without permission from the British Empire.
Time out. Can you say that 3 times fast?
Khalid bin Bargash. Khalid bin Bargash. Khalid bin Bargash. Khalid bin Bargash. How much more do you need from me? My gosh. Anyways. Britain obviously said, step down or we'll attack. What happened?
I think they said, oh my gosh.
Khalid refused. Sorry, Khalid bin Bargash refused. The British mobilized 5 warships, more than 150 Marines, and thousands of shells. At 9:02 a.m., the deadline passed, and the firing began.
They waited 2 minutes?
At 9:40,
Why would you wait 2 minutes?
Zanzibar surrendered. 2 minutes past the deadline?
Yeah.
Because then even the international clocks have caught up. So the international standard on time, now why they waited that long back then, I don't know. Modern days, the most that any clock is really out of date from the international time standard is 2 to 3 minutes.
I would think it's less. It'd have to be a couple seconds.
They've explained it. It's the same reason why we have to do the leap year thing, because we're using old methods of measurement that don't actually measure things correctly. But everybody's so used to it and society's built on it, and why change it? It's just every 4 years we invent a day. And it also synchronizes the clocks. Because your clocks, by the time you reach a leap year, even the international clocks are slightly off.
Frogs. The raccoon's natural enemy.
Yeah. Anyways, 9:02. The deadline passed and firing started. 9:40. Zanzibar surrendered. Casualties? Zanzibar, minus 500 employees. Britain, 1 injured sailor.
You know what?
I feel like that's user error, if I had to guess.
Might have just dropped one of them.
He probably dropped a shell on his foot. Like, he probably broke a toe.
But you're a war hero.
Either way, 1 injured sailor.
You're a war hero.
Not back then, they didn't count.
What do you mean it didn't count?
Who are you going to report it to? Only generals were war heroes back then,
Doesn't matter.
not the common man.
You go to the bar. I was in a war.
This ain't the Patriot.
Hey, when you can fuck your
That many Indians?
when you can
Native American casino, not 7-Eleven. Let's be specific.
Mel Gibson got with not only his wife.
You mean before he was a bitch?
This was
In recent years, ever since COVID, Mel Gibson has shown his ass in full daylight.
this is BB.
Okay.
He fucked his wife. The wife died. Then he got with his sister. Right.
I don't know anything about celebrities.
No. I'm talking about in the movie.
Oh, I don't remember.
You need to fuck
Someone died, somebody else died, and he fucked somebody else, but he killed a lot of people.
It was his wife's sister.
But he took the general's dogs.
Yes, but
So what's wrong with him? He's doing everything right.
he fucked his way across the family tree.
But she died.
Yeah, so he
So?
fucked his sister.
And? I don't see a problem with it. Have you tried to get divorced back then? It was impossible. You had to walk for 2 days just to meet the lawyer.
All you need is a flintlock pistol.
No, all you need's a hole deep enough.
Excuse me, ma'am. May you?
I consider that an 1800s divorce. Anyways, the aftermath. Khalid fled to Germany. The British installed their preferred sultan. And a full war was resolved before Julius Caesar's DoorDash order arrived. At 2 DoorDash. I even have them made up for the fake ones. Trust me, I have full backstories on everything.
Every scenario where I could potentially come up with an excuse or a question, you have.
Probably not, but I did a lot of research and then I made up the rest. So,
I pulled it out of my ass. Good.
we're going to the Cold War era. The CIA, well, that too. Anyways, no, it's when they try to cut my nipples off to use as glass cutters.
They were hard as diamonds.
Well, that's why I only have 1 nipple left. I used to have 3. Now I'm down to 1.
It was a little weird to look at. I'm not gonna lie to our viewers here.
Well, that's why you're not supposed to stare into the third eye, Nick.
It's a third.
You never look in the third eye.
Says who?
Well, actually, that's fair because everybody who looks disappears. Anyways, Cold War era. The CIA once tried to spy on the Soviets using cats.
True, because I remember this.
Oh, you do? Please enlighten us all. What do you remember?
Here's what I remember. Currently, they tried to update espionage through different methodologies to try and make it more efficient, more... I guess the word I'm looking for is that they wanted to streamline information coming into the United States. And so I vaguely recall a story going around the lines of they spent thousands and hundreds of millions of dollars into several cats. And when they did a field test, the cats ended up doing what cats do all the fucking time. They just fucking minded their own business and just, oh, we're gonna fuck our owners. And I remember they did a dog, and the dog was supposedly this next generation, like espionage, fucking animal information unit. Actually,
Airbud?
yes, that's where the movie comes from.
Ah, okay.
Now you know.
Continue.
So Airbud actually did the same thing, and then it got ran over by its arch nemesis. Its arch nemesis. The arch nemesis.
The mailman?
The mailman,
Ah, fuck that guy!
the mailman in his buggy
Fuck this car in particular.
ran it over, and then they scrapped the program altogether. Now, whether the dog came first or the cat came first, I have no idea.
It's the chicken or the egg.
Well, I'll tell
Would you like something that somewhat resembles historical fact to be mixed in here for you?
You know what? I like mine.
I do like yours.
I like how I butchered that.
Do you know the name of the secret project or plan? It's beautiful. It's a great name. I will give them that. Close. Project Acoustic Kitty. 1960s.
Acoustic pussy.
Now, how much do you think they spent on this program? It's the CIA, so it's a rough estimate.
Talking like today dollars or back then dollars?
Doesn't matter. Just pick a number.
2 million.
It's the CIA. It's not a weekend off.
8 million.
The estimated costs were 15 to 20 million. Now,
Where the fuck are they getting this money?
taxpayers, dum-dum!
Oh, my bad.
During the Cold War, the CIA attempted to turn cats into listening devices by surgically implanting microphones and antennas inside them. How? A mic was implanted in the cat's ear. An antenna was ran along the spine, and the cat was trained to follow targets in public. On its first mission...
Do you think that cat had before it actually saw some field work?
Those didn't make it to the field, Nick.
No.
It's the ones that didn't that made it.
You too can feel the pleasure of that cat.
Now, on its first test mission, the test cat, and they were very specific to put test in front of everything. So the alleged cat
Wonderful.
was released in Washington, D.C. It was immediately hit by a taxi and killed.
Oh, maybe I had it backwards. Wait, didn't the dog get fucking killed? They did it.
I don't know, dude. They've tried so many things. So anyways, in summation, Project Acoustic Kitty was quietly canceled.
Quietly?
Again, well, would you like to be the guy who's explaining why we spent $15 to $20 million on cats?
What is that rated with inflation at today's dollars?
30? 40? I don't know. Make a number. You're probably close.
Good enough.
Alrighty, moving along. The Eiffel Tower was almost sold for scrap metal twice
True.
by the same guy.
True.
Extra points if you can roughly remember the year or the guy's name. I mean, roughly. If you're sort of kind of maybe close.
Fuck.
I wouldn't know.
I hate the French. Why would I know this?
That answer is also acceptable. So, with all the points, yes, you get all -3.
What?
Now, because I was running low. Anyways, now that the bank has a couple more to give, now that we've gotten our big buyout from the federal government here,
For a small loan of $1 million.
obviously this was a con.
I am now -3.
It occurred in 1925.
New York City?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Con in New York City.
Grifter
But they stole the Statue of Liberty.
Victor Lustig.
What?
Victor Lustig, Lustig.
Dude, that is
That's a name. It's a 1925 name, because you definitely wouldn't say that on social media nowadays. And he ain't somebody you'd look up on Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg wasn't a fucking thing back then.
I wish he wasn't a thing now. Anyways, in 1925, Victor posed as a French government official. He invited top scrap dealers to a secret meeting in a luxury hotel, claiming the Eiffel Tower was being dismantled due to high maintenance costs. He said the deal was confidential, though, due to not wanting a massive media outbreak. One bidder paid not only for the metal, but also bribed him to win the contract. He walked away with roughly 70,000 francs, which in today's money is roughly $187,000 in U.S. money.
That's a good fucking payday.
Then what? Victor fled to Vienna with the cash, religiously studied the newspaper every single day for the following few months, until he returned a few months later when he no longer saw it in the news at all. And he tried the same scam again. Nope! So, who approved it? Nobody. He just faked it all. Faked the government stationery, faked the documents, faked the banquet invitations, faked everything. He even, at one point, convinced Al Capone to invest in one of his schemes later on in life.
I don't know if it fucking...
This dude was... Oh, no. You know what he did with Al Capone? I got way too deep into Wikipedia reading about this dude's life. It was fucking insane. So anyways, after the second time, when it's obvious...
Question about him?
Al Capone?
I don't fucking know.
I told you I prepared, just in case. Anyways.
I was
So after the second time,
this week and this week alone, I was prepared.
yes, when he flees,
I have no...
he flees to America.
Before...
Chicago. How do you think he met him? It's when he fled to America.
Very carefully?
Well, probably. He didn't have a whole lot of Kevlar to use back then, so most likely with a gun in his hand?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Kevlar was a thing back then.
Details. Anyways,
I think that's an important detail.
so he wanted a little bit of money. So he figured, hey, you know what a good idea is? Let's not scam like normal people or, police sergeants like he's done before. He scammed a sheriff who chased him all the way down to New York after that. He scammed a Florida sheriff, or maybe it was Texas.
Okay, but that's up.
Anyways.
I mean, if you turn the world upside down...
So, well, obviously this man wasn't very good at picking his marks. Because why the fuck would you pick a sheriff? Not just a deputy, but a sheriff. And then pick Al Capone. So anyways, he said, you know what? This guy's a little suspicious, so I gotta play the long game.
Okay.
So he convinces Al Capone to go in on a deal with him on some kind of crooked business deal for about $50,000.
What was the deal?
It was to purchase some casino or strip club or something or whatever it was.
Sounds like a good time.
It would have been a good crooked investment, yeah. Anyways, he holds on to the money for about a month or two. Then he brings all $50,000 back to Al Capone
Oh, I think I've...
to look like a trustworthy guy. And he says, oh, the deal fell through, whatever, I'm so sorry. Hey, by the way, could you loan me $5,000 to get through until the next thing comes up?
Ooh.
Well, this guy just brought back 50 grand. Of course I can give him 5. He's fine. And then he disappeared.
So what, he steals $5,000 instead of 50?
From Al Capone? Yeah. Dude, this guy's life was insane. We'll do a different episode on him. Or we can, if the viewers so desire.
I think we'll let the raccoons tabulate that.
I will build an audiobook if I must. Not an audiobook. I will make a short little audio story just reading this guy's life if you need. Okay, on to the next. The Great Chicago Fire was started by a circus elephant with a cigar. True, false, did I dream it up in the 7th grade? Now it says Great Chicago Fire, but I'm pretty sure Chicago burnt down like 3 different times. So I don't know which one they're really referencing.
I was under the impression that fire was what actually started the national
American Revolution.
Yes. The Industrial
The spark heard around the world. Not the shot, but the spark. Anyways, continue.
Clever. My impression was that the fire you're referring to is the one where they actually took into consideration that doors should not swing inward, but should swing outward in regards to...
Oh, afterwards, fire law. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the great fire. That was the fire in regards to which you were referring to.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is indeed.
That was for the... that one in particular was for like a clothing store or some shit. Like they were a textile... I don't remember.
Well, there's been a lot of historical fires over the years. I think you're thinking of the Pittsburgh fire. That one I'm pretty sure was a textile factory.
Potentially. So, from what I know, what I just said, I'm going to have to go with no. I think it had
False or misremembered? I mean, made up or misremembered?
Misremembered. I think Coach Hansen touched you in your no-no circle.
Hansen.
Yeah, your coach.
I call him Chris Handsome. He ain't Chris Hansen. He's Chris Handsome.
Okay, this is Stockholm Syndrome, Sam. You should definitely...
And I'm here for that man butt.
This is why our viewers think you are...
You can give it to me soft. Or I can take it.
Son, I think you're just defective.
Have you never seen Boondocks? Come on, my boy.
Oh, William Dafoe. That's a good... We should watch that again sometime.
Oh, I'm not talking about Boondock Saints.
Oh, really?
Boondocks. It's the animated black
Oh, you know what we should do? We should do an episode where we have everything set up and we just watch the movie and just comment.
Which movie? Boondock Saints?
I think so.
Why would we watch?
And
I'm not Scottish enough to cuss appropriately. I can't say cunt with the right accent. Like, there's so much force behind the way they say cunt that I can't do
I
it.
just want to see William Dafoe not be a faggot and say the faggot things.
No, you just want to see the Green Goblin again.
Dude, he's the only one that can do Green Goblin.
I know he is. We're not discussing that.
Again, I think we should do an episode where we're just watching the Boondocks and just recording our reactions to every scene.
And we could.
Can we do a 4-part episode? Because it's what, a 3-hour movie? Oh,
I don't know. There's 2 or 3. It's a long one. It's a good one.
okay. Regardless,
I liked it. I'm down for this idea.
Coach Hansen touched and you misremembered the history lesson of this Chicago fire. That is my answer. That is what I'm locking in.
Okay.
So what was it?
Apparently I didn't save my notes on this one. But either way, it was started in a barn, but it was not the circus barn, and it was not the elephant. Now, well, no, because there was a circus in town, and they had a gimmick at the time of an elephant that smoked cigars out of its trunk. So originally the folklore is that elephant was smoking in his tent later on, fell asleep with a cigar in his trunk.
Okay. So what am I at?
Point-wise, you're at approximately 28.
Yeah.
If you win?
What's the number where I win?
Well, you're already too far behind that one.
You never give me a point value.
I told you the numbers are made up. The points don't matter.
What do I win if I win?
Joan of Arc invented camouflage by rolling in herbs before a battle. Again, Joan of Arc
So Joe,
invented camouflage by rolling in herbs
not to sound
before a battle.
not to sound sexy,
Yes, the original crossdresser. I know.
not to sound transgender. not. It's
Don't you mean transphobic? Not to sound transgender.
to support the LGBT but
Queer community.
I'm telling you, I don't see the transgender arc of the Joan
Right.
coming up with a revolutionary idea.
For camouflage.
I think it would
You are correct. She was just a crossdresser who got crucified. Or burned at the stake, either way.
probably burn at the stake.
I think she was burned.
Cross to the stake was Jesus.
No, but there was a lot of people but crucifixions was a very popular thing back then.
Sure, but it was popularized because of Jesus.
No.
What do you mean now?
It's common knowledge because of Jesus. But it was a very common and popular torture method and execution method.
Yeah, sure, popular, but I didn't know about it until Jesus.
Child.
Me child. Now I'm telling you, the first person who would have done camouflage would have had to have been someone during the Arthurian age.
Arthurian. Not Athenian. Because the Athenians definitely would have made up camouflage.
Arthurian would have been
What's Arthurian? What the fuck is Arthur?
the king, the man, the legend.
The guy with the sword? I don't know.
We're talking about our main man, to sign all of the loans with the Raccoons.
Hey, look. What you don't realize is Merlin was the only person in that round table with a good credit score.
He had a credit score of 950.
Oh no, it was something about, being a shadow wizard money gang member.
What the
Anyways.
fuck does that mean?
The Boston Tea Party protest also involved them throwing shrimp into the harbor.
False. There was no shrimp during the Boston Tea Party. Otherwise, it would be called the Boston Shrimp Party. You are misremembering when Coach Handsome touched your anal hole.
Oh no, I remember that vividly.
What's wrong with you?
It gets me steamy.
Sorry, a rated R episode, apparently.
Nah, it's triple X, my boy. Anyways,
Apparently, we've now.
while you are correct,
the waiting
the Tea Party itself historically did not involve shrimp. However,
Go fuck yourself.
a particular historic reenactment in the late 90s...
That doesn't count.
No, a historical reenactment in the late 90s happened to also include shrimp as a joke. And that is where the rumor started, that shrimp was involved during the Boston Tea Party.
Why the fuck would you dump shrimp?
Because it was a joke during a reenactment, and somebody also tossed some shrimp.
Back then, shrimp was a delicacy. Now it's just.
No, back then it was fucking insects of the ocean, dude. They didn't want to eat that shit, just like lobster. Crab and lobster was peasant food for the longest time. And now that we've basically fished them to extinction, now it's a delicacy. Now it's rare.
You see, fuck the French.
But it was poor people food before.
Like I said, fuck the French.
Yeah. Well, that's British,
When my
because
fucking-
Boston Tea Party.
No, I already won against them.
No, the rabbits won against them.
No, the French.
The rabbits won against the French. We already established that.
Now, I'm talking about I won against the British.
Oh, well, yeah. That has nothing to do with shrimp.
I'm back to back.
Okay.
I'm the winner. World War. Back to back champion.
Now, we can all agree that the Vikings discovered America, right?
No.
Okay. But did they think it was their mythical sea turtle that they discovered? When the Vikings discovered North America, did they accidentally interpret it as the turtle from their myths?
What fucking myth are you thinking of when it comes to Vikings? That...
Viking mythology, the land turtle?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh, it basically it's stating that all land masses are massive tortoise because the world is full of water. The world is just an ocean, and we live on the back of massive tortoises.
Son of a bitch. What fucking...
Tectonic plates.
Yes.
Yeah, tortoise shells.
Fake news. What Disney movie was the one with... Oh my god.
Polka hot tits?
No, but yes, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Shit hot tits. Now, hear me out. Aladdin.
I mean, she was okay for a pine wood face like that.
if you want to face fuck a tree,
I don't. That's my problem. I don't feel like face fucking a Pinewood Derby car. Anyways.
it's not a car. It's just a tree.
Nah, but the way that they did her face back then, it was a little flat.
What, Pocahontas?
Yeah, just her face.
Oh, I thought we were
Yeah.
talking about the tree lady.
Nah, I can't even remember watching it.
I don't suggest it. It's taking up valuable space in my brain.
But didn't he? But didn't he?
Did these knees?
But didn't he win?
Did these knees and these nuts?
No, but these knees are definitely sore from those nuts.
Thank you, Coach Hanson. Coach Hanson, my proud sponsor of this here episode.
Some topic.
So I'm telling you, in Aladdin,
Did they think it was a sea turtle?
I'm not done with my.
I don't care about Aladdin. Aladdin don't matter. He was riding carpets.
No, that was the first one.
It's code for Middle Eastern women don't shave down there. Because otherwise it wouldn't have been a magic carpet ride.
I now have to rethink the entirety. That's
It would have been, oil wrestling a smooth-skinned seal.
doesn't have the same ring to it.
I know. So, that's why it's a magic carpet. That's why they don't shave.
Magic carpet ride. Really seal ride. No, I don't. It just doesn't.
Oily seal wrestling. Ah.
You know what? I could get behind that. That
Yeah.
could be the next midget wrestling. We could do that.
Well, eventually when your cancel crusaders say that mud wrestling for women is suddenly inappropriate,
What?
then we'll go back to
No, it's not.
slippery seal wrestling.
It is when they have clothes. That's inappropriate.
Right.
When they're naked.
It is normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Did they think it was a fucking turtle, Nick?
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. I didn't have a whole lot of information on this, but it said, yeah, even though they found it, they did not think it was the turtle. So, moving on now.
Were you there? I want my points for this round. Fuck you.
Fine. Double or nothing on the next one. In 1831,
You weren't there. How do you know?
Wikipedia was there apparently, because they're the one who told me.
Fucking A.
Monks accidentally invented carbonated holy water. Let me say that again specifically in the exact sequence of words that I used.
Carbonated holy water?
Accidentally invented carbonated holy water.
Dude, it has to be true. This is right around the time when Dracula was a thing.
So, how does carbonating your holy water help you fight a vampire?
Sometime Dracula had this immortality that needed to be killed. So on the up and up, you had this water that was blessed by God. Jesus died on a cross. Okay, cool. God's like, that's okay. That's cool. You're coming up. Next thing you know, the water's coming up. Next thing you know, you got some monks that are discovering this accidental holy water. And they're bathing their, nice little silver bullshit, medallions and piercings. And now they're going kung fu over Dracula. So true. Double or nothing. I want my points. Fuck you.
Yeah, I made it up.
I fucking hate you.
Because the monks were alcoholics, so they were obviously fermenting a bunch of stuff,
Kill yourself. God.
but they did not ferment their holy water.
You don't know that. You weren't there.
Well, then it wasn't water anymore, it was holy wine.
Triple or nothing.
Okay.
What do I get when I win?
Let me pick one then. If you want to go triple, let me pick a hard one.
Why are you picking a hard one? Pick an easy one.
Do you know anything about the history of Uno? The card game. Uno.
I know the reverse.
Okay, so you don't.
I know the Mexicans steal the green card.
Oh. Here's an easy one. In the Cold War era, there was a musical that was called Duck and Cover, the tap dance of survival.
What the fuck does this have to do with Uno?
In the Cold War era. Well, it doesn't. But we'll circle back to the Uno when there's not 3 times points on the line.
Alright, repeat the question.
Okay. During the Cold War, there is a musical, Broadway musical, called Duck and Cover, the tap dance of survival. Because again, Cold War, we were bracing for another world war.
True.
Yeah, I made it up.
False.
Just because I really like the idea of an entire tap dance sequence of duck and cover. Like, what are you going to do? What's your main number? Oh, the nukes are coming. Let me hold my daughter. Or what? And then little Orphan Annie pops out and she's like, oh, the nukes are coming. Let's hide under my desk at school. Like, what?
Orphan Annie was during the Holocaust, World War II.
I don't know. Was it? Nah, Orphan Annie was depression.
World War II happened during that.
No.
That's how we got out of the
No. The depression happened because of World War II.
No, that's how we got out.
No. You're not listening fully. We make money on war, but we hadn't made war in a while.
Okay.
So we're a little strapped for cash. So we're like, okay, we need World War II.
I see what you're saying.
But it takes time to move the gears of war, and the depression happened to happen in the interim.
So hear me out. Have you ever seen the movie Anastasia?
No, but I've seen Anesthesia.
Yeah, that's where you got gassed by Coach Handsome and fucked.
No. That was the
Mouthfully.
That was a personal assistant your father had, wasn't it? When you visited him in Florida?
One time where I got roofied.
Yeah. Wasn't her nickname Chloroform?
No, it was called
Anesthesia?
Goodbye.
What accent is it?
I don't remember the time, so apparently it was good.
Like good time.
Good time.
Good time. Okay.
No, I do the accents. You just do the retard voices.
Isn't that what an accent is?
No. There's your voice with the retard, and then there's my voice at a different octave with the.
Okay.
So anyway, Anastasia. It's during the Russian oligarch overthrow bullshit. It was like one of the Disney princesses. You don't remember this? Essentially, she was.
I don't remember a lot of Disney stuff.
This was actually really good.
I don't know Happy Times, Nick.
We know. The viewers are aware of your.
I just know impalements and rabbit attacks.
We know you like being humble and hairy orgies.
Look, as long as it's fluffy, I'm down.
I have some concerns. So too do the viewers. Make sure to.
Your only concern is what's my address, what you want. They all know I'm a freak.
123 Bunny Street.
Damn right, baby. Hop, hitty, hop.
Make sure to write into the next episode so we can answer your questions about same-sex life.
Ugh.
About bunnies and...
I need to start a condom brand. The Jumpin' Jimmies.
Jumping Jimmy. Where the fuck does Jimmy come from?
Nah, it's an old slang term. Anyways.
Slim Jims?
Slang term.
Sling Tim.
Ancient Romans. This is where the Uno thing comes up. What, just because they're ancient Romans? Fine. Romans invented a dice game called Bonica Uno, which is supposed to be the origination of the Uno game, but it was originally played with dice. It's kind of like Yahtzee. You start off with 6 dice each.
Did I get it right?
No, I made it up.
You're a piece of shit.
I had a whole spiel about the points and the number system, the cubes. And I was ready for you. I figured you'd ask questions on that one. Anyways.
This game is fucking rigged.
Well, yeah, because I'm running it.
You wasted time, so now we don't have to talk about the numbers and point systems.
Yeah. Sure. I don't like this one very much. But apparently during Prohibition, a mayor replaced all of his fountains in his city. And this one, I think that this is genuinely like missing a word in the article. I kept digging through the article, and nowhere in the article does it express that these fountains, whether they were like normal like decorative fountains in the city, or whether it was like soda fountains, you know, for beer, obviously, like your tap in a bar. I couldn't tell. So I'm assuming it's all the taps. But for the sake of my joy right now, I'm going to assume it was all the fountains in the city. But anyways, during Prohibition, a mayor replaced all the fountains within his city with ginger ale. Yeah, I know, it's made up.
At this point, everything you say is false.
Well, because what fucking person in power back then wasn't also secretly drinking?
I thought they were always drunk.
They were. That's why they outlawed it.
If I can't drink, you can't drink either, but I'm still drunk.
Now, this one's a little bit more Russian. Okay? So, well, no, I'm just warning you, so that way you're ready for weird shit. Peter the Great taxed beards in Russia. Do you know why?
He felt he had a tiny dick. That's why. He had tiny dicks.
Well, while our time-traveling raccoon assistants cannot confirm that right now, they are still out on their last mission. Allow me to inform you with what Wikipedia found.
I think Wikipedia cannot be more accurate than our fucking raccoon time traveling.
Yeah, but he's not back yet, so I can ask him.
Why don't we wait?
I don't know who's getting back. It's not like he has a watch that works.
He's a time traveler. He can literally pick up the fucking... He could show up right now.
No, he's a raccoon. He doesn't know how to read. He just has thumbs.
Opposable thumbs.
So I sent him to the right time, but when he comes back, I don't know. Anyways.
Anywho.
That's why they're unpaid interns.
I thought we did pay them.
No, they're just 2 weeks behind on payments. Anyways.
Dude, they've been behind on payments for like the last 8 weeks.
Shh. They're not good at keeping track of time. They're not good at keeping track of time, Nick. I just keep changing the date on their late notices. Alright. So, Peter the Great taxed beards in Russia.
Fucking I guess.
It was the late 1600s. Tsar Peter the Great wanted to modernize Russia. He saw beards as a backward symbol of old Orthodox tradition, kind of like the Jews, how they have the weird like hairdos and the curly bits on their bangs and whatever the fuck else.
You know what my uncle taught me?
How not to get roofied in Florida?
Okay, so he taught me 2 things.
I mean, I know how not to get roofied anywhere else, but Florida's kind of tricky.
It is. It really is. 1, don't go to Florida.
Step 1, don't go there.
Life lesson, don't go to Florida. Lesson number 2. When you see somebody with curly hair coming down near their ears, it's a great starting place for your life.
Oh, I was going to say it's handholds. Yeah, handlebars.
Oh. Yeah, if you're into men.
Face fucking's face fucking.
No, it's definitely different.
Yeah, if they're tied up, who knows?
No, it's definitely different.
No, if they're tied up and gagged and, bag over their head, who knows?
If there's a bag over their head, you can't face fuck.
Yeah, you can. Cut a holding bag.
No, it's definitely different.
Nah, just cut a holding bag.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've now discovered Sam's fetish. It's a
Wearing a bag, yes.
wear a bag.
I'm the bag man.
You can get this
I'm the eye hole man. Give me one of my eye holes.
good flint and steel, and you can just start the fire.
Yeah.
Really, right there by their ears, you just start the fire.
So, anyways, in 1698, he imposed the beard tax. The rules: if you wanted beard, you'd have to pay. If you paid, then you got a beard token, a copper medallion, so to speak. If you didn't, your beard was shaved off on the spot.
Right.
The police. If you were not wearing your copper medallion, you were shaven on the spot.
Whoop whoop! This is the police.
Now, for all of the points, because I believe we're coming up on time for this episode.
What did they shave it with?
I don't know. Rusty spork? A magic carpet?
Right.
Rug burn?
Oh. The coach strikes back.
Hanson gets handsy. I got it. Now, for all the marbles,
Handsy gets needy.
even if you're relatively close, I will give it to you. What was inscribed on the beard tokens? They're copper medallions, so think about it for a second. What would a 1600s czar, who was petty because he probably couldn't grow a beard himself, make everybody else inscribe on their beard tokens?
I got it. It has to be it. A2 beard tag.
That works better. I'm going to say that. Yep, you're right. Yep. Wikipedia's wrong. Nick's right.
I'm locking in that answer. I just won the game. Fuck you. Fuck you up tonight.
Oh, and that's all for this week on Some Topic. The show where logic is seasonal, facts are optional, and the raccoons are 2 paychecks behind. If you're a liberal, please keep your critiques to yourself. Our unpaid interns have adopted a shoot first, shred letter policy, and we are in a stand your ground state after all. HR has yet to get back to us with a solution, so stand by. To the rest of you, keep your coffee black, your sarcasm sharp, and reality on airplane mode. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay caffeinated, and stay just interesting enough to keep the surveillance squirrels. Say that 3 times fast for me.
Surveillance squirrels.
Okay, you said it better than me. Anyways, English is my second language, Nick, okay?
Dumbass.
I've already forgot my first language, and I forgot my third, but I remember my second language pretty well. So, in summation, to the rest of you, keep your coffee black, keep your sarcasm sharp, and reality on airplane mode. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay caffeinated, and stay just interesting enough to keep the surveillance squirrels guessing while we slip out the back.
In